Hello there, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to the channel. Twice in one day, Jessie, bloody hell, calm down. I know. The other video I actually made yesterday, but it wouldn't upload yesterday. So I uploaded it today. And now I'm back in the mood. I'm back in the mood to hang out with you guys. I feel replenished. I felt like I took some good time off, which was very necessary. I really don't want to let this get to my head. If you know what I mean. Like it's slowly with me. Slowly, one step at a time. One step forward, two steps back. That's how I roll. So I've learned to have patience with myself, and it's been the best thing for me because I take my sweet ass time. Anyway, I'm going to share some things with you today, some insights I've had. As always, if you are returning, I love you. And if you are completely new, perhaps there's something in this video that you would benefit from hearing. That's my intention, but it's up to you. So, I always share what's going on in my life and reflections that I'm having and thinking they probably resonate with you. So let me know if they do. Because I'm a very compassionate person. I have a very big heart. I'm very understanding. I've done a lot of shadow work, so I'm quite compassionate towards other people's shadows. For the most part, I'm not perfect. Oh, and while we're here about being not perfect, because we got like a bunch of new subscribers last week. Hello, welcome. I am here to remind you not to put me on a pedestal, okay? I might seem bubbly and quirky and fun and bright, and I am. And I'm also murky, messy, confused, and a bit spiteful sometimes. So I always like to remind everyone that I am everything you could possibly imagine. As are you. So, yes, got that out the way. I'm very compassionate for the most part. And I've noticed there's been times in my life and in my relationships where it gets to a point where there's certain things that people, I can't access compassion in the way that I normally do. So normally I'm able to access compassion, and it's very soft, and it's very spacious, and it's very non-judgmental, and anything goes. And then it will get to the point with particular relationships where suddenly I don't have access to that kind of compassion with whatever's going on. Perhaps they have a problem with something I've done or something I've said, or just the way I'm behaving is making them feel a certain way. And then they ask me for compassion. And it's very confusing for me because I'm like, I don't know, I'm normally very compassionate, but like I've heard terms like compassion fatigue when you've But my insight that I've had about it is I'm very compassionate and non-judgmental and can hold that space for people. And for the most part, I can do that, especially when I can see, if I see or feel that they're struggling and that's what they need in that moment. But there are certain core wounds, traumas, dilemmas, whatever you want to call it, that no other person can give you compassion for. Only you, or I, whoever, the proverbial you, if I've used that word correctly, always wanted to use that word, can give. So it's happened with like key relationships in my life where I always extend this compassionate, non-judgmental space, and then suddenly I can't, and people get really confused and angry at me, and they want it even more. They're asking me, they're like, sort of, I need your compassion on this, and I'm like, for some reason I can't. And I think what it is it's when these people get to that core wound, it's not for me to give compassion to that or anyone. Right? I'm just saying me because I'm in these situations, but this could be anyone. Fill in the blank. I can give compassion until you get to the point where it's your job to give the compassion now. And making me wrong for not offering that compassion does not jive well with me. makes me angry on a soul level. And I've been really confused about that. That's been a real conflict with Jessie, my human, is very compassionate and really, part of my identity is built upon being at service for people, for better or for worse. I mean, it can be good, but, murky waters, right? Light and dark to everything. So there's been this conflict between wanting to help and extend the compassion I can, and then there's a part of me that refuses to do so. And I think it might be when it's not my job to give compassion anymore to that part. You've got to do it. And I'll be here when you have. I'm not going anywhere, but I cannot be. Sometimes my energy is demanded of me, from me, in a way, by others that I'm learning now that I don't want to give, and that's okay, even if it's in conflict with my ego identity that believes itself to be capable of that all the time, and I'm absolutely not. So I don't know, maybe that resonates with you in some way. Maybe you've experienced a similar thing. Sometimes your compassion, whatever, I'll let you figure that bit out. And just going back to not being put on a pedestal, I will share with you a recent shadow aspect that I rediscovered in myself, because I thought this was long and gone, and it's about being two-faced. I thought I was better than that. So I thought I was better than that, and I've been shown in recent events that actually I can be a bit two-faced still, and I'm working on it. And it was a real shock for me, because I thought I wasn't. I really thought I wasn't. I knew in the past, I could recognize it in the past, and then it was no, I'm more evolved than that. And then I don't know, I'm in this weird dynamic with someone, I'm they're just being so two-faced about it, and I was maybe I am two-faced too. And I am a bit. I don't always, very hard for English people, I think, the way we're conditioned in England. If you don't like someone, you don't necessarily, for the most part, some people are very good at it, but I felt like I was trained, or I learned or observed, whatever, that you can't let someone know you don't like them. That's impolite. And my whole life I've been grappling with this one, and now I'm starting to realize it's okay, but it's still very hard for me to do, because I do not want to hurt anyone's feelings ever. Fucking hell. So I sort of pretend, or I'm not super fake about it, I'm not all, but I'm civil, but I still wouldn't show or want to show that I don't like them, because I wouldn't want to hurt their feelings, and then that comes back to me. And sometimes I just don't like people, and it's all right. It's all right if people don't like me, and it's all right if I don't like them. And that is a big shadow of mine, that I'm so sweet and nice, and I love everyone, and I don't. So yeah, just here to remind you, I am deeply flawed, like the rest of us. Just in case you wanted to know that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button if you liked it, because that helps me and the channel grow, and it's nice feedback. Comment down below any insights that you took from this. If it resonated anyway, love it. It's really nice. And hit subscribe if you want to see me again. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Big love. Bye.